Hello friends, I hope you all are safe at this critical situation and you are continue with your study. In previous lecture we have completed the chapter number 1 of the CC chapter number 1, that is of the bank correspondence. And from today now we are going to start the second chapter, that is named by the correspondence with the government departments, public services and local organization. See friends, correspondence with the public department, government department and local organization means government department, that is which are very useful and which we have to conduct it in our daily life, that is of government department, like post department, railway parcel, railway department, that is are the government departments. Second one is the public services. This means public services means the services provided the by the particular department for a public and their benefit, that is of the public service department, like 108 emergency, 101 fire, 100 police. These are the public services which are benefited for the only public, so that is of the public services. And next one is the local department, local organization. Local organization means the services provided which are very necessary for the public, and for there these services are very useful, that is a particular department who provides the basic facilities to the public. Say for example, Bhavnagar Municipal Corporation is the local organization who provides the basic facilities like water, drainage. All these are facilities provided by that particular services, that is known as the local organization. Now we are going to start the introduction of this chapter. Business houses frequently need to correspond with the government department, public utility services and local institutions. See, business institutions have to frequently need means step by step you have need for the correspondence with the public department, government department as well as the local institutions. So means they have to continue, or you can say the step by step they have to correspond with their problems or basic necessities, and for that they are writing this type of letters to that particular department. Such correspondence, the letter should be addressed to the appropriate authority in the respective department and as per the procedure of concerned department. Means whenever if any person or institute needs some correspondence with this type of departments, at that time they have to compulsorily follow the proper procedure for that particular department. After that they have to write the letters or write their requirements to particular authority and particular department. This means they have to concern the particular department with particular authority and with necessary procedure for that their needs to fulfill their complaints. To get prompt services and facilities, the approach of the letter should be as per the rules and regulations of the department. That means of while you are writing these type of letters, at this time they have to compulsorily follow the rules and regulations which are very necessary, or you can say which are generated by that particular department, and so that they have to compulsorily follow that particular rules and regulations. Without these rules and regulations you cannot go through your complaints or your requirements, while it is necessary for the department as well as the authority as well as the public also. The concept for which the letter is to be written should be clear. This is very important line, that's why I request you all to make underline in this line, because it is very important and it may ask in a 1 mark question that while you are writing this type of letters, this concept letter, at this time they have to compulsorily very useful as well as compulsorily they have to write that particular questions or that particular requirements should be very clear without any bias, without any ambiguity. They have to write this type of letters. So the subject, the motto of that particular reason, that particular letter, it should be clear. For the purpose of the study, this type of correspondence is divided into three categories. See, for the purpose of this study, this correspondence is divided into three categories. How many? Three categories. First one is the correspondence with the government department. That is why you have to write some letters to government department which are very useful for public as well as the business. Second one is the correspondence related to the public utility services. That is of the correspondence with the public utility, means the service is provided for only public as well as the services are rendered by any particular department to the publics. That is of the public utility services, which I have given some examples as earlier while starting the lecture or this video. Correspondence with the local institutions, that is of the BMC, Bhavnagar Municipal Corporation. That is the very important and the basic institution which provides the basic facilities to the public. Likewise, the water facility, drainage facilities, that is of the local institutions. Next one is the correspondence with the government department. Now we are going to study in detail the correspondence with each and every department. Common people and business firms have to correspond with the government department frequently for various issues. See, some common people, that is why we are considered as a common people, and business firm who are running their business very smoothly, they have to compulsorily write some letters, or you can say do correspondence with the government department frequently for the various issues, for their various problems. In some of the government departments, applications is to be made online, whereas in the other departments, as a prescribed form is to be filled in the submitted to the concerned department along with the required documents. See, in some government department, then at that time they have to compulsorily write some applications, or sometimes they have to make applications online. And in some other department they have to follow the prescribed procedure, that is of they have to compulsorily follow, or you can say they have to fill some prescribed format with the necessary documents, and they have to submit to the respective authority. Normally, business firms need to correspond with the following government departments for the different matters, such as, see, for some matters they have to write some government department, that is of the for some common people as well as the business, they have to write a letter. First one is the post and telegram department. Post and telegram department means while you are not able to receiving your letters as well as the documents or necessary letters in a prescribed time limit, at that time you have to write the complaint letter to the post and telegram department. Next one is the telephone department. While you have any kind of problem regarding the telephone, that is of the if your usage of the phone is very low but you will get some higher bill, at that time they have to write the complaint letters. Or you can say if you want to get some extra facilities from the telephonic department, at that time you have to write the letter to the public department, in the respective department. Say for example, if you want some parallel connection while in a same telephone number, and as well as if you want to get the details of the outstation calls for which are very important for you as well as your record, at that time they have to write a letter for the same to the department. That is, if you are needed very much in this facility. Next one is the railway parcel department. If you are not able to receive your parcel time to time, as well as you are not able to receive your parcel in a very proper condition, at that time you have to write the letter or complaint letter or request letter to the concerned department for the same. Next is the custom and export import department. Now, custom department, you are very well aware about the custom department. That is while you know that in at the airport you have to face the custom department while you are traveling from abroad. At this time they will check you and they will check your luggages as well as your documents. That is their duty, that you are following the proper procedure or not. Next one is the export import department. While you have to export or import in the abroad countries, at that time you have to concern this department for your benefits. Without their permission, without their any kind of letter, you can't do any kind of work in a concerned export import work facility. Next one is the sales tax and income tax department. Sales tax and income tax department means while you have to pay some sales tax as well as the income tax. Now you are very well aware about that at this time sales tax is considered as a less and it converted into the GST, that is of the goods and service tax, are applicable in all over India. So at this time it may converted into the GST department. And second one is the income tax department. Why you have to write the letter to income tax department? Say for example, if you are not able to pay tax because your income is very low, and after that the income tax department have sent you the notice for the payment of the tax, at that time you have to write the letter to the income tax department that you are not payable for the tax. So due to this type of problems or request, you have to write the letters to this government department. This question may ask in a 1 mark or 2 mark question that state the names of the government department through which you have to concern or you have to write a letter. At that time you have to write this department's name. Now we are going to start the letter. Example of the correspondence with the government department. How and where and to which authority the letters should be written is mentioned over here. So first one is the draft letter of the complaint to the post and parcel department for irregular receipt of the post parcel to the institution's address. See, the business firm is not able to receive the post as well as the parcel department for irregular receipt for the institution's address. Means business firm is not able to get the parcel as well as the documents at their registered address. So they are writing the complaint letter to the post parcel department that they are unable to get or receive the parcel at time to time. So here writer is the Bhagwati Traders. Here you have to write a person as a writer is the business firm, not individual person. At this time you have to write the name of the business firm is very necessary. So here writer is the Bhagwati Traders, phone number, email ID, address is the 102 Abehub Chambers, Mota Bazar, Godhra. Put full stop behind the pin code. Next one is the date, 18th August 2017. The person business firm is writing 18th August, writing this letter on 18th August. Receiver of this letter is the postmaster. General Post Office, Juna Bazar, Godhra. Put full stop behind the pin code. Subject is to write the complaint regarding irregular distribution of post parcel. Make sure while you are writing the subject, at that time you have to compulsorily make underline in the subject while it is necessary. So you have to make underline in this subject, that is the complaint regarding the irregular distribution of post parcel department. Sir is the salutation and writing this letter. For years we have received various services of your department, and because of that we were in a position to run our business very smoothly. This institution gives their introduction, and they tell that they are for doing their business for years, and for the with the help of this post parcel department they are able to run their business very smoothly. They are thankful to this department. However, in the recent past we have not received the outstation post parcel on time, but now this time they are making a complaint that they before some years ago they are able to do business very smoothly with the help of the post parcel department, but from the last recent past they are not able, they are not receive the post or parcels on time which are from the outstation. So they are making a complaint to post parcel department. Their distribution seem to have become irregular. This person also tells that the distribution of the post parcel is very irregular, while they are unable to receive the parcel on time to time. This has affected our business adversely. They also mention that this affects very adversely, and this is not a good sign for any kind of business house. Goods are not received in the time, which cause delay in taking the business related decision. Means they are unable to receive the goods which they have to receive from the another department, another business firm. So they have to take decision after receiving this type of parcel. But nowadays the receipt of the parcel are not regular, so they are unable to take a proper decision on time to time. So delay in a business related decision, taking the business relation decision is happen, and it is not a good for a business prestige. We are worried as we do not get the very important and necessary documents in time at our address. They also complain that they are not getting the some important documents in time to time at the company's registered office, and it is very shameful for the business. Irregularity and carelessness of the post parcel department made our business reputation and reliability. They also mention that you are able to know while you are not receiving some documents as well as the parcel in time to time, at that time the prestige of the business might be harmed due to this carelessness or irregularity of the department. Due to the mistake of any this type of department, they have to make the some problems, and it is very not suitable matter or sign for the any kind of business as well as the department. It is our humble request to you, look into the matter and do the needful promptly. They are mentioning that they are requesting that kindly take into the very necessary condition and take the necessary steps regarding this for the prompt decision, as we are not able to receive the parcels as well as the important document, and these are very important because for the business prestige it is very important. So they are writing this type of complaint. As we have learned in our format, as we are writing a complaint letter, there is no need to write thanking you, so we are not mentioning thanking you over here. Yours sincerely, instead of Vishwas Soni you have to write XYZ, as you are not able to know the person who conducted the business. So while you are writing as a person, as a business institute, as a letter writer, at that time you have to compulsorily write XYZ as well as ABC, whichever you want at the complementary clause. So here you have to write XYZ instead of Vishwas Soni. Clear? Now, a letter of request to the telephone company to furnish details of outstation calls in the telephone bill. See, institute is requesting to the telephone department to provide details of the outstation call which are mentioned in the telephonic bill. So they want details of the outstation call which are either receiving or doing at this time. This is very important for the business record. So they are requesting to the telephone department to make clear the all details of the outstation call in their regular bill. Here the institution as a letter writer writes the letter, namely Jagruti Shikshan Sankul, phone number, email ID. Address is that the Station Road, Modasa. Put full stop behind the pin code. 25th August is the date of the letter, and the receiver of the letter is the circle officer, BSNL. See friends, here you have to write full name of the BSNL instead of short name. As it is mentioned by the Gujarat government board, this type of short form is not acceptable while writing this type of letters. So you have to write the full name of the BSNL, that is of the Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited. So while watching this video, you have to make correction in your textbook if you are able to have a textbook in a physical form. So you have to mention the correction in the BSNL. So you are requested that you have to write a full name of BSNL, that is of the Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited. Motipura and the Modasa is the city name. While it is not mentioned over here that the pin code is not mentioned, so you have to write the pin code 383315. So you have to write the pin code after the Modasa dash, write pin code 383315. Subject is the regarding the details of the outstation call in telephonic bill. See, person wants regarding the details of the outstation call in their regular bill. Sir is the salutation and writes that we as a customer have been benefited with the various services rendered by BSNL Modasa to us, and we appreciate it. See, they also mentions their primary introduction that the whatever services provided by the BSNL Modasa and this Jagruti Shikshan Sankul is as a customer, they have benefited the all services rendered by the BSNL Modasa, and they appreciate, means Jagruti Shikshan Sankul appreciates the BSNL Modasa for that particular efforts. At present, we have two telephone connection in our complex having telephone numbers. Here you have to write whole telephone number instead of cross mark. I repeat that while writing a phone number, you have to write full numbers instead of cross mark. It is very important thing. I have seen in so many times and so many students that they are not writing a full number. So it is very compulsory that you have to write the whole numbers. Here Jagruti Shikshan Sankul mentions that at present they have two telephonic connections in a complex and they mention their numbers. We have got a facility of making outstation calls on the both lines. See, this Jagruti Shikshan Sankul have facility of making outstanding call, that is of the incoming outgoing, both facilities are available in both the connections. We request you to provide us monthly telephone bill having the details of the outstation calls from the telephone numbers, so that we have a record with us. See, here Jagruti Shikshan Sankul requests to the telephone department that they want the all details of the outstation calls which are received or done over the through these two telephone connection. So they want to keep record that how much person and how much time is spent over the outstanding call. So they request the BSNL Modasa that they want the perfect detail of the outstation call while receiving the bill for their routine record. This is a routine requirement for the internal management of the Jagruti Shikshan Sankul. See, here they mention that this is the very requirement of for the internal management of the Jagruti Shikshan Sankul, as well as it is a good for the management of this institution. We hope you will take quick action on this request. Here this person mentioned that they request that they will take the prompt action regarding this request. Here we have to write a thanking you because it is a request letter. So instead of thanks you have to write a thanking you. So make clear in your textbook, cross mark, put cross mark over the thanks, and you have to write a thanking you instead of thanks. Yours faithfully. After that you have to write XYZ instead of Motibai Chaudhary. It is not a good as a prescribed format. So you have to make the correction that instead of Motibai Chaudhary you have to write XYZ or ABC, whichever you want. Clear that? Now this next one is the draft request letter to instead of starting new letter, I request you all to go through this letter because these are very important letters as well as some important chapters. As you know that you are learning these type of letters in the first time, so I request you all to go through it while receiving this video and watching this video. If you have any doubt you can ask me in a YouTube messages. That is very useful for you and as well as for me. And if you are unable to understand whatever thing, if while watching this video, at that time you can ask me, but with ambiguity you are not able to learn very properly and it may affect in the future aspect as well as in the examination which will conducted by the Gujarat Education Board. And if you want to get some proper result in this subject, at that time I request you all to make sure that you have to understand whole things which I mentioned in the letter as well as the while during the explanation of these chapters. So I request you all to keep eye on these videos as well as it is very important. And if you have not subscribed my channel at this time, I request you all to make subscription for the same. And so due to this you are able to receive the notifications while uploading some new videos. So for your brighter future I request you all to keep watch these videos very properly, and if you have any doubt then you can ask me for the same, as it is your for the benefit of your study. So make sure if you have any doubt you can ask me anytime and go through this chapter, and these are very important chapters for your future aspects. So I request you all to make sure that you are watching these videos and if you are not watching this video, then you will not able to learn that whatever chapters are doing in this aspect. So I request you all to make sure they continue to need for this. Thank you very much.